back again. Welcome back to Marathon Lifestyle. Please like and share and comment. Yeah, this is part 3 of my Antigua journey. Boy, while I was living in Antigua, that place was all my days. Every day I just enjoy Antigua. Antigua was such a lovely Caribbean island, yeah? And while I was there, I was working for Purcell Security, as I said in my previous video, working Purcell Security, and then as the first paycheck I collect for Purcell Security, the check was bounced. So that put me right off. So in a couple of weeks after that, I just say, you know what? I'm not going back to this work, because when it bounced, I have to wait a couple of days before I go back to the bank and the check was clear. Then the boss, when I went to Purcell, he was telling me all sort of cock and bull story. Oh, this thing, payment getting the bank late and all them kind of thing. That put me off, because that never happened to me before. Yeah, someone pay me my wages and next thing you know, no wages in the bank. So I end up work with another company. Yeah, I work with another company called Purcell Security, because you have two Purcell Security in in Antigua at the time. One Purcell, he do his own thing, and then you have another Purcell that work for Alan Stanford. Yeah, Alan Stanford. Oh my God, when you work for Alan Stanford, it was something else. Yeah, but let me back up a bit. When I finished work with Purcell, yeah, after I work a few locations, I work one location in the town. It was one of those office. One of them gambling shop. I work there. They just put a chair outside and give me, so, and I just sit there right up till daylight. Mosquito bite me left, right, and center. Yeah, but I just stay there till daylight. And after I worked there, it was I forget the name. Anyone in the comment section anyone can comment in this comment section. And what's that? It's in East Bus Station. They have this place where it's like a gambling shop where I forget the direct name of it. But someone on my page, please, if you can comment and tell me what's the name of it, I would be very grateful. I worked there for a couple of days, and then I end up work in Heritage Key as well, and I work at the airport as well in Antigua. Yeah, I work there. In fact, one night I went to work, and they put me on to watch a private jet. That was a drama. Watching that, they just give me a chair close to the seaside in the middle of the way down on the airstrip. Cola blow on me right during the night. It was terrible. It was hard, boy. And then that same night, something entered me that night, and I pulled down I opened the plane door. Yeah, just to do my little premises check around the plane and everything, and I end up pull down the plane door, and when I pull it, I realize it's coming down, and I try to push it back. It couldn't go back up, so it come right down. And when it come down, I call control, and control come and ask me how did that manage to pull down, and I explained to them that I was just doing my little check and touch it, and it come down, and they said okay, in the morning they will do more investigation. That same night, I sleep in the cockpit. Yeah, I sleep in the cockpit, man. It was a beautiful night sleeping in that jet in Antigua. Yeah, the next day they do a lot of investigation and this and that, and find out how the plane this and that, and then they end up come to a conclusion that everything was all right. The plane that private jet actually delayed for about 3 days because of that door which I pulled. And then I continue work with Purcell for almost almost complete that month, that extra month. Then when I heard about the other about Purcell Security now, I applied for the job, and then I left Purcell. And working with that Purcell there, he pay alright. That man pay very well, and he have some good location, but they was very, very isolated in the middle of nowhere by yourself. I didn't have anything to defend myself. Nothing. I didn't have a button. I didn't have a gun. I didn't have nothing. If thief come on those locations at those times, trust me, all I could do is probably use a big stone and knock out the thief. Yeah. All I could do that. Just use a big stone, or just use a stone and try to scare the thief. I didn't have nothing to defend myself doing those kind of security job in Antigua at the time. Yeah, but God protect me, and I worked for quite a few months with that Purcell security. Oh my God, I'm tripping up. It's not Purcell, Southwell Security. I do a few months with Southwell Security for a while, and then I left. And then I heard about the other Southwell now, which pay very, very well. Yeah, he works for Alan Stanford. Alan Stanford is now serving 100 years in prison for Ponzi scheme. So that working for that Alan Stanford was amazing. I'm telling you, that man paid the best. You even have police officers quit their job in Antigua and start work for him because the way he paid. He paid very, 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 very well. Yeah, there's times that when you work for that man as a security and he come to the location, he will just call you over and say, "How you doing? You alright?" And just pull out a 500 US dollar and give you. But one thing with him, he like to see you working, because when he used to turn up, when he used to fly into Antigua, trust me, as when he fly and he reach at the airport, the security them at the airport then contact all the location and say, "Mr. Stanford is in. Mr. Stanford is around." So even if you feel a bit sleepy, you better take out that sleep out of your head, and get fresh up, for so you don't want Mr. Stanford to see you sleeping. Yeah, and I work at all of his locations until I leave and leave there and come to England. Yeah. Yeah, it was beautiful work with him. There is a lot of story I have to tell you working with that Alan Stanford, via Southwell Security. It was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't complain. When I started to work with Stanford, that was when life started for me in Antigua. I started to enjoy life in Antigua. Yes, it was absolutely beautiful working for him. It was so unfortunate he ended up in prison. That man owned the whole of Antigua. Alan Stanford. Yeah? He owned the whole of Antigua. Believe you me. He owned the Bank of Antigua. He built the cricket pitch. He built a hospital for Antigua. He what else? He built hospital, cricket pitch, banks. He used to have his own airline called Caribbean Star Airline. That man, it was working for him that time. I was feeling like a king. Believe you me, it was absolutely beautiful working for him. Anyway, this is part 3, so part 4 is coming soon. Alright? Please like and share and comment. Boom blast. Chum!